Hello and good morning from the Transportation and Ticket Center. I'm about to go hop onto the resort monorail to take it over to the Grand Floridian. Apparently right now the ferry boat is down, so the only option to get to Magic Kingdom is to take the monorail. There's quite an extensive line for the express monorail. Good thing I'm taking the resort one. Fortunately, the resort monorail also goes to Magic Kingdom. And there's no line for this really at all, surprisingly. It's about noon right now, and that is quite an extensive line for the express monorail to take it over to Magic Kingdom. And now passing by the Spirit Aloha dinner show. This unfortunately going to be closing, which is really sad. Alright, so I just got off of the monorail and I've made it to the Grand Floridian, and I'm here to look at the Easter eggs this year, the handcrafted Easter eggs, as well as to potentially visit the Grand Cottage right over there. In years past, they have put an egg in the Mercantile down there. I did not see one this year, so I believe all the eggs are downstairs. At least I presume so. I'm gonna take the elevator for the first time in a while here. I didn't really always take the stairs, but I thought, why not? I'll take the birdcage looking elevator, right? So I think I'm going to head over here. It looks like the eggs, the majority of them are over on this side. They used to be over here. They're not right now. There's some right here too. All right, so these are the egg displays on the other side of the elevator. I had to look this one up because I had absolutely no idea what this was from. This is from the Rescuers Down Under. This is Joanna, the lizard, I believe. So that one is pretty niche without a doubt. And here's, of course, Snow White's outside of the cottage with the seven dwarves in the mine down there, which is, that is incredibly cool. And then over here, this is from Fantasia, presumably, all of the little unicorns. And then right next to that one is Chip and Dale, and the egg is Annette, and they're fighting over an Easter egg right there. So that is just very adorable. And then directly across from those, there's a little Easter basket right here, which is adorable. And it looks like it's made by the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa Bakery team, which is cool. This is the house from Up, which is incredibly detailed. There's the mailbox right there, and then there's Carl in the window. It's really neat. And then there's a Toy Story one with Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, which is fun. This is, I believe this has been here before, but I think it's a little bit different and more elaborate this year. And then I know Brenna would absolutely love this one, the 101 Dalmatians, right here where they're all in the living room watching the television. And I know that that's Brennan's favorite little pup right there. This is the Grand Cottage right over here, where you can purchase some little snacks and treats. I'm heading over to this egg. This egg is so incredibly massive. It is Cinderella's carriage, basically, and most of the eggs have this little note down at the bottom that just says that each Easter egg is made out of chocolate and decorated with edible products such as modeling chocolate, fondant, sugar floral, royal icing, colored cocoa butter, and sculpted sugar pieces, which is pretty neat. Also, apparently each display weighs 9 to 100 plus pounds and stands 16 to 30 inches high, which is pretty cool. There's quite a variety of eggs here, without a doubt, and I'm gonna try to check them all out. This is cool. There's Humpty Dumpty. So there's a Lilo and Stitch egg right there. That's Lilo's dress pattern right there, which is what the surfboard is. This is Treasure Planet. I love all of the niche egg choices that they went with this year. How cool is that? And is this one a Tiana themed one? That would be my guess. I'm not totally sure. And then of course an Avengers egg. Well, that's really cool. It's hard to see, but a lot of the eggs do have another side to them on the back. They're a little bit less decorated than the front, obviously. There's Baby Grogu from The Mandalorian. I love this one, this honey pot. It just looks like an egg. How adorable is that? And then this one with all the different horses. And then, now I still have not seen Encanto, and I really need to. But look at how beautiful this egg is. And then there's Figments on top of Spaceship Earth. I really like that one. How neat is that? And then all of the different showcases, or all of the different countries from the World Showcase down here at the base. And then there's Walt Disney with the Magic Kingdom right behind him there. It's kind of funny. He looks pretty interesting there, but that's when he was doing his Epcot presentation. And then there's Piper from that one short from it was a Pixar short. This is a Luca egg, which I have yet to see Luca as well. And then also a Ryan the Last Dragon egg, which again, I still need to see that. I'm not incredibly sure about the theme of this one. I want to say Alice in Wonderland, but I'm not totally positive. And then of course, a little Ratatouille egg right there with all the characters. I thought that was Fiona from Shrek for a second. But yeah, this is definitely a Ratatouille egg right there on top of a book that says anyone can cook. And then directly across from all of those eggs is a Cinderella castle chocolate sculpture hand decorated by the Grand Floridian Bakery. There's the fairy godmother right there. And then Cinderella. And then Cinderella Castle. Or Prince Charming's castle, however you want to look at that. So to my knowledge, that's the extent of the eggs here in the Grand Floridian, the ones that are on display. So now, what I believe I want to do, I want to get in line over here at the, well, there really isn't much of a line, but I want to get something from the Grand Floridian Grand Cottage here, and then maybe take the monorail over to the Contemporary, because I believe the Contemporary also has eggs. So what I think I'm going to get are these hot cross buns right here, because they just sound really delightful. But they have so many delicious looking options here as well. Wow. Right, so I got my treats. I actually got more than the hot cross bun, but I'll show that off in just a second. I'm heading up the stairs to the monorail to take it over to the Contemporary, which I have to make it over to pretty quickly because I have to go to work here in about an hour or so. So the Grand Cottage is brand new. It was established this year, which is pretty cool because the eggs used to be over here, but now it's just a little flower arrangements, and now all the eggs are over here on this side of the lobby, which I like it a little bit better. There's also apparently a rumor, I don't know if it's a rumor or if it's confirmed, but apparently the lobby is going to get a modernization here at the Grand Floridian here at some point, which I don't know how I feel about that. Right, so I'm on my way over to the Contemporary right over there, with a quick stop at Magic Kingdom, which I am not able to go into right now because reservations are impossible to get. But this is what I got from Grand Floridian. This is the hot cross bun that I wanted to get, and then I got this because it looked really good. This is a carrot cake with cream cheese. And here we are, passing by the front entrance to Magic Kingdom, which looks beautiful right now. With the springtime planter right there in front of the train station. It's very hard to see from, well, no, it's incredibly hard to see from inside the monorail, but they're on the other side of Space Mountain. We've almost completed the Canopy Bridge. Alright, so I made it to the Contemporary. Now I'm heading downstairs to see if I can find some Easter eggs in the lobby. So actually, apparently, the Easter egg display is right outside of the BVG store here. So it's not downstairs in the lobby, which is where it has been in previous years. So it says Happy Easter. The display features tributes to Mary Blair and the Walt Disney World 50th anniversary celebration. Each egg is hand decorated with edible products such as modeling chocolate, what I read earlier, fondant, sugar floral, royal icing, colored cocoa butter, and sculpted sugar pieces. This display contains over 250 pounds of chocolates. Wow. And apparently there are 5 hidden 5-legged goats here amongst the display. So this is Jeff, apparently, from Atlanta, Georgia, which is pretty interesting. There's a bunny back there. There's this succulent sort of looking plant coming out of an egg. There's this floral egg here. There's a bunny back there, slightly sad, droopy looking bunny. There's another floral egg right there. A little hummingbird with Tinkerbell on it. Another floral egg, this time in a chocolate basket. Now this one is interesting because it looks like it was broken but then reconstructed, but I also don't know if that's the intention of that egg in particular, which it probably is. Oh, I love this one. This is It's a Small World egg. Look at how adorable that is, and it has the updated colors because Small World was recently repainted. And these eggs are pretty cool, and then there's some over on the other side as well over here that look like them. There's a massive rotating gold egg right there in the middle. There's the 50th anniversary emblem right there. This looks like another It's a Small World egg. Okay, so it looks like they sort of mirror each other there. There's an interesting egg back there. I wish I could verbally describe the visual aesthetics or geometry of a lot of these eggs. There's a butterfly egg. Well, that's cool. I like that one a lot. The one with the little candle in it. And then an Alice in Wonderland egg. A little teacup right there. I'm not sure what's going on with this egg, but it's interesting. And then another 50th emblem egg right there. And then Happy Easter from the Contemporary Bakery. And there they were. Those were all the eggs here at the Contemporary, I believe. So I came downstairs to the lobby just to make sure that that was the extent of the Easter egg display, and it looks like it was. This was also recently redesigned down here and refurbished a lot before the Contemporary, so this is pretty cool. All right, I'm back upstairs to take the monorail back to the Transportation and Ticket Center, and then head off to work. So that was my super quick and expedited trip to, I guess, Magic Kingdom technically today. But I think I still need to continue this adventure tomorrow, mostly because other resorts have Easter eggs as well. There's another monorail right now, right? So I was about to show off the Easter egg display from up here, but I want to go to the Yacht and Beach Club because I'm pretty sure either both of or one of those resorts also has a Easter egg display, potentially, hopefully. All right, I made it back to the Transportation and Ticket Center. It's a little bit funny. I'm pretty sure that I timed out my experience today where I ended up on the yellow monorail every single time that I got onto the monorail, which is pretty cool. Looks like the crowd's calmed down a little bit. Oh, it honked. That was cool. So I presume that the ferry boat is now back up and running, but I'm heading back to, I guess back to the tram and then back to my car. So they're doing some construction back up there by the bridge, so the trams are actually dropping off and picking up out here in the parking lot rather than over by security. All right, so here I am back on the tram to take this back to my car. It started to rain for just a minute. And it stopped raining almost immediately. All right, so I've almost made it back to my car. It is starting to rain again. I'm going to continue this video tomorrow, heading over to the Yacht and Beach Club resorts, but I'm heading off to work. I'm going to enjoy my snacks that I got today, so I'll see you in just a second. And hello from the very next day. So I am not at the Yacht or Beach Club. I am at Hollywood Studios right now because I have to take the Skyliner to get over there because they wouldn't let me park. There was just an announcement that a thunderstorm is approaching, so hopefully we'll be able to take this over to the Yacht and the Beach Club. So I drove to the Beach Club and unfortunately I was not able to park there because it is exclusively for resort guests right now, which makes sense because it's spring break, it's really busy, but I wanted to go ahead and try. But this is my alternative method of transportation to get over there. Just driving to Hollywood Studios and then taking the Skyliner over to the International Gateway. I could have totally walked over to the boardwalk without a doubt and then over to the Yacht and the Beach Club, but if it does rain then that would not be the best idea. So I decided to go with a more reliable method of transportation, which is the Skyliner. I also could have driven to Epcot, but I would have needed a reservation to walk through Epcot to get to the International Gateway and then back to the On the Beach Club, so I thought this would be the best method to get there. Really right now I just need to make sure that I can actually get to the Caribbean Beach transfer station right here and then get onto the Epcot line all the way over to the International Gateway before it does rain. They probably shut this down pretty quickly once a thunderstorm is in the vicinity. Okay, so I made it into the transfer gondola over to Epcot, technically. And I have the entire gondola to myself. I was pretty lucky. Now I'm taking off from the transfer station at the Caribbean Beach Resorts. And then I can get off at the International Gateway and hopefully I can beat the rain. Hopefully over to the Beach Club just to see the remaining eggs that I need to see. And hopefully they're still there. I really hope that they are. Easter isn't for another week or so, so they should be there, right? It is always so complicated to film the Skyliner whenever I'm put into a gondola with other people. So
we are now sailing over.
I'm very glad that I'm all by myself and in an unwrapped gondola too. How lucky is that? So I have successfully made it through the Whittier turn station here, which is good because if a storm was approaching, they would probably have me exit the gondola here, and then I'd have to figure out how to get to the Yacht and Beach Club from here. But it looks like I did it. It looks like I'm heading finally over the International Gateway so I can go to the Yacht and the Beach Club. I'm heading into the turn station right now to be redirected over to the International Gateway. There's Hollywood Studios off in the distance, the Tower of Terror, and the Rock and Roller Coaster. And then of course there's the Swan and the Dolphin, and the Boardwalk, and then the Yacht and the Beach Club way off in the distance, which again I was not allowed to park at. I drove down this road just a little bit earlier and Tried to park there, but I could not. Generally, my experience, the boardwalk has been the more strict when it comes to parking. This entire resort area, which makes sense because Epcot is literally right there. So I can understand why they wouldn't want people to park here just to be able to walk over to Epcot. And now passing by the Ratatouille expansion area. Wow, that line looks pretty extended. I have not gotten to do this in a long time. Brennan is still yet to get to do it. So hopefully at some point soon we'll be able to come back and maybe just commit to that standby line. Okay, so here I am, landing at the International Gateway. There's the entrance into Epcot. I also could have taken a friendship boat, but that would have been a little bit longer of a process, I think, just kind of getting through all the resorts over there by the boardwalk, the Swan of the Dolphin. So if the Skyliner does close, then the friendship boats will close as well. So if a storm does eventually roll in, I will have to just walk back to Hollywood Studios, which isn't that bad of a walk. But I also don't have an umbrella, so that is going to be great. It really should not be that long of a walk, though, which is pretty good. I believe that they're pretty much just right there. So I can start to feel the rain, so I may have made it just in time, but there's the boardwalk in, right across the water, and this is the beach club right here, and then the yacht club is way down there. Right now the sky does look very beautiful, but I did just hear some thunder, so I think I got incredibly lucky getting here just barely in time. Okay, so this is the pool right over here, and I've made it to the lobby here at the beach resorts, and hopefully there will be some eggs right inside there. And here it is, the little egg display inside the beach club. So there's a Zootopia egg right there. That is adorable. With a big donut right there, and then a popsicle. And this is a Moana egg here. Presumably, right? No. Oh my god, this is an Atlantis egg, right? How cool is that? And then there's a little Stitch Easter egg right there. There's the Moana egg right up there up top. That's pretty cool. And a little Mickey and Minnie egg right there in the middle. And then some Easter bears right here. It's pretty adorable with a big basket behind them of Easter eggs. There's the other side of the Moana egg right there in the center. The Steamboat Willie egg right here. And a Tiana egg. Dreams do come true in New Orleans. Look at that. That is so incredibly cool. And then the final egg is right here. Wow, this one is crazy detail. Eric and Ariel, and Flounder, and Sebastian. This is the Kiss the Girl sequence of The Little Mermaid. Oh, how cool is that? Okay. There were the eggs in the beach club. Very small little selection, but still very, very cool. There was also an Ursula on the back of that Little Mermaid egg, so I came up to the second level just to see what it looks like from up here. It also started to pour down rain, like absolutely pour down rain outside, and they shut down the pool, so everybody's coming in from the pool outside, so it's getting pretty busy here. But I still need to make it over to the Yacht Club, to the lobby over there somehow. I'm pretty sure that I can just head through the Cape May Cafe area right over here, and that'll connect me over to the Yacht Club. That's the Cape May Cafe right there. It is absolutely pouring outside. Myself and Brennan really rarely come to the beach and the Yacht Club. It's always fun to refamiliarize ourselves with it whenever we do come here. I definitely have plenty of time while I wait for the weather to pass as I make my way over to the Yacht Club, which again hopefully should just be right around the corner there. There's the closed pool right now due to the weather, and then somewhere over here there's Beaches and Cream, which I really want to come check out. The pool looks really beautiful and peaceful when nobody's in it. The rain has subsided to a reasonable drizzle currently, so it'll probably reopen it at some point pretty soon. And then right over here is Beaches and Cream. This is the go window, and they have adult hard floats and shakes. Okay, myself and Brennan definitely have to come back and experience this hopefully soon. That was the to-go window, and then this is the actual Beaches and Cream soda shop. There's some really cool menu options as well. You know, I'm deterring from my Easter egg hunt right now, but I really do want to come here at some point. I think I'm getting close to the actual lobby for the Yacht Club, which should be right around the corner here. Well, it started to rain a little bit harder, and there was some more thunder, so it might not reopen soon over here, which means that the boats, and then the Skyliner are also not currently going to be running. So hopefully I can pass the time a little bit over here in the lobby. All right, I believe that I've made it to the lobby. I'm going to go outside. There's the pool again, right over there. And this looks pretty similar to the beach club, so that's the lobby. Okay, this is not covered. Okay, I'm gonna go back inside and then go back out of the lobby that way. Okay, similarly to the beach club, it is pretty busy in here as well because it is pouring down rain outside, but I can see the Easter eggs. So this is the Easter egg display at the Yacht Club. This is a Beauty and the Beast egg here with the enchanted rose. And a stained glass window right there. What is this little one right here? It's very hard to tell. Is that Sleeping Beauty? I think it is. I think that is Sleeping Beauty right there. Let me just make sure. I'm gonna guess that it's Sleeping Beauty, but I'm not totally positive. This is definitely an orange bird egg right here, which is adorable. And then this is definitely a Sleeping Beauty egg. It's Aurora right there. So maybe they're similar to each other. Maybe they mimic each other. This is the Beauty and the Beast egg. There's a Lumiere right there on the back. And then there's Belle and Beast on the inside of it there, dancing together. How beautiful is that? In the ballroom. There's a little Mickey Mouse egg right there. There's a Star Wars Baby Grogu egg right here, which is slightly creepy, to be totally honest. There's a little Minnie Mouse egg right there. And then Hades is an egg, which that is very realistic. Definitely intimidating. Here's a Mulan egg with Mulan and then Mushu right there. Well, that's pretty adorable. And then this is a Sword in the Stone egg right here. How cool is that? Where the sword is literally coming out of the egg. How neat. And then I can see the back of that egg over there, and it's definitely a Sleeping Beauty egg. And then a Rapunzel egg, a Tangled egg right here. How neat is that? There's Rapunzel inside of her tower, painting the walls and the ceiling. How incredibly themed is that? Here's a 101 Dalmatians egg with a Pongo dog tag right there. And then right here at the very center of the display is a Luca egg, which I still need to see Luca. But it's pretty cool, but that's just the centerpiece of the egg right there. Okay, that was it. That was the egg display here at the Yacht Club. I came up to the second level again to get an aerial view of the eggs and the lobby here at the Yacht Club like I did over at the Beach Club. And there they are. It is really dark in here right now due to the weather. It is still pouring down rain outside. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do is try to head to a bus to take that over to Hollywood Studios because I sincerely doubt with the weather that the boats and the Skyliner are going to be operating right now, so hopefully a bus can get me back to my car. Okay, so I came outside and there are no buses to Hollywood Studios from the Yacht at the Beach Club, so there's only the walking path and the boats, which the boats are currently not running right now due to the weather. So I checked the weather and it is going to be like this for a little while, so I decided to walk back to Hollywood Studios. It should only take about 10 to 15 minutes and the weather's not too bad right now yet. Right out here is where the boats would normally pick up, way down there. There's the boardwalk right across from the Yacht and the Beach Club. And I'm just heading in this direction past the Swan and Dolphin Resorts. That's where I started, way over there. That's the International Gateway leading to Epcot, and I've pretty much almost made it over to the Swan and Dolphin. There's that bridge that I'm heading to over there. Once I cross this bridge, it's pretty quick. It's just about a 5-minute walk, I would say, quickly. That's going to take me over to the bus loop area of Hollywood Studios, and then I can just make it over to my car. This is what I consider commitment. Trying to see the last few eggs that I wanted to see this year, but the eggs haven't been at Walt Disney World for a couple years now, so I was just excited to see the Easter eggs again. It's getting really cold. I'm only moderately drenched. This could have been avoided if I could have parked at the Yacht or the Beach Club, which I'm not too bitter about a little bit, I guess, right now, but I understand, again. Well, I was trying to be optimistic about it, but I am now absolutely drenched. But I have almost made it back to Hollywood Studios. Way over there, that is the bus loop. It's pretty interesting. I bet that they shut down the Skyliner pretty soon after I made it to the International Gateway because they are all stopped right now on the line. And here I am. I've made it back to Hollywood Studios. This was not how I anticipated this experience going, but hey, you know what? I had fun. Alright, so thank you for coming with me on this multi-day egg hunting experience across multiple resorts and theme parks. This was quite an adventure that I did not anticipate. I enjoyed looking at the eggs, and I thought they were beautifully crafted and created and well done, and they looked delicious. I'm so wet right now. I'm heading home. I did have a good time though, so thank you for hanging out with me again. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.